Despite what's going on in the world today, what can you do? I'm going to give you a quote to remember, 3 questions to ask yourself, and a new look for Reinventing You. How's it going, Reinventors? I'm Amelia, and this is Reinventing You. This is the channel where you can be inspired if you're taking your own reinventing journey so that you can live a life of joy, fulfillment, and purpose. I normally post twice a week. I'm going to be starting this year and posting just once a week. I'll be talking about that a little bit more in this video. If you have not subscribed, I invite you to do so. Please give this video a thumbs up. This video came about because one of my subscribers, Older Than the Dirt, gave me a quote that has become my quote of the year. So thank you, Older Than Dirt. Older Than the Dirt. I really have been inspired by this quote. I have this quote and a word of the year, which I'm not going to tell you. I'll let you guess that throughout the video. And this is the quote: "Don't let the things you can't do stop you from doing the things you can." My subscriber had gotten this from a fitness club called Good Life Fitness Club. Apparently this was on the back of one of their t-shirts, and I tried to find it on their website. I was not able to. And when I actually typed in the quote, I think it's based on a quote by John Wooden. Don't let the things you can't do stop you from doing the things you can. Isn't that an awesome quote? I love it because I spent so much time in 2020 saying things like, I can't do this, I can't do that. And now I'm looking at, despite limitations, what are some things that I can do? And I'm going to address some of those in this video. Now, you will see in the background of this video, I'm going to have some scenes of me setting up a temporary backdrop for my YouTube videos. And the reasoning is this. My husband and I are going to be moving. I'm a retired pastor. My husband is a pastor. He's going to be retiring. We will be moving to a home we've owned for quite some time, or I should say the bank owns. We're paying on it, and we are having it remodeled. I will eventually have a video about that because, I mean, we took it down to the studs. Not we, but I mean the contractor and his company took it down to the studs. It has been a journey. So one of the things that's going to happen is I'm going to have my own little space with actual doors. Now, if you have been watching my videos in this, I don't know, last 3 years, you will know that the room that I normally video in has no doors. It's very open. A lot of times I will record or edit while nobody's home just because it's easier to do that. I have enough interruptions by pets as it is. Now that my son has moved out of the house, we have this whole upstairs, and I'm using what used to be a television room for him as a setup for videoing. And the reason why that's important for me is because I can set it up and I can leave it. I can have the lights out. I don't have to keep putting them all, taking them out, putting them up, all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, it's giving me some ideas of what to do with my own space when I finally get it. What is my backdrop going to look like? And so experimenting with the look has really helped me figure that out. And now that's a long way of saying I had to sit down and say, okay, here are the things I can't do. I can't be in my new space yet. I can't do really anything with my old space, but I can set up a temporary space and experiment and figure out what works. A lot of the things on these shelves are things that won't be moving with me, and some of them are. So I've, picked and chosen some different things throughout the house and from the giveaway and, set up this temporary backdrop. Now, all this does have to do with that quote. I know you're thinking, what are you talking about? And so I want to know in the comments below, what is something or some things that you're unable to do right now, but things you can do. And when you're thinking about that, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. And the first one is, what is your overall goal? What are you trying to accomplish? What's your vision? What's your, end result? The second question you need to answer yourself, what are the small steps that are going to get you there? And the third question you need to ask yourself is, out of those small steps, what can you do right now? What are the things that you can do even with your limitations? And that's what I want you to put in the comments. Your goal, maybe 1 or 2 small steps, and the 1 or 2 small steps that you can do. I want to hear from you. You do not know how much it means when folks leave comments. Not only does it help my algorithm, yeah, that's true, but it really helps me to realize that folks are watching the videos, folks are thinking about things that I'm saying, and we're communicating with them. We're in a community. We are reinventors, and so I love that. Now, another thing that I have focused on ever since I started creating YouTube videos. And that is, hang on, I gotta get some tea. Being monetized. Now, one of the things that is like the indicator of success on YouTube is the number of subscribers. And I can't tell you how many people I've followed who have surpassed me. Like, we started out together and they have like 7,000 subscribers. Or I started following them when they started and now they're, you know, thousands of subscribers. Or somebody that I'm watching now who is growing by leaps and bounds. Now, I guess this would probably be another video, but one of the things I realized, some of the mistakes that I have made in my YouTubing career and things that I would do differently if I started another new channel or started over today. And I'd struggle with those things. But one of the things that I realized, just because I don't have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which is the kind of base that YouTube has for you to be monetized. And when I say monetized, I mean have Google AdSense. Now, if you watch this video now, and it is around January of 2021. I am not monetized. So, you know, if you look at my subscribers, you know, if I have less than 1,000, I'm not subscribers. And if you see an ad on my channel, YouTube is putting that on there and I'm not receiving any benefits from it. Most of the time, if you watch a creator who has more than 1,000 subscribers, they will have ads on their channel. And if you either watch, I think it's you watch the ad all the way through or you purchase something from that ad. I'm not sure how that works. They get a percentage. Now, of course, YouTube makes some money too, but the creator themselves get a percentage of what's on the ad. And when you become monetized, you can also say, this is what kind of ads I want, whether it's going to be a whole new video in the middle of my video or it's just something on the bottom of the screen, and when they're going to occur in my video. That's also a determination that a creator who's monetized can make. And I say all of that saying that my goal is not to make $1 million on YouTube, but certainly having a lot of subscribers and being able to monetize is a plus. Many of you know that once I retired from the ministry, I'm not yet eligible for any retirement unless I got a little bitty check, and I decided it would be more beneficial for me to keep that and keep growing the money so that later on when I'm 62 or 65 or 75 or whatever the retirement age ends up being, that I can wait and get that money later. That, you know, letting the money grow is the better option for me right now. So great, any money that I could make would be awesome, would be really helpful. What I realize is there are other things that I can do. I can have affiliate links. I can have my own, you know, products to sell. You can still do that on a YouTube channel. So even though, you know, I still want to grow the channel, I still want more subscribers, I don't have to wait until I have 1,000 people watching my videos or subscribe to my videos before I can be, you know, making some money in little ways. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be a mazillionaire by making money on YouTube, but it just simply would be a kind of a bonus, I guess, of doing the videos. And there's certain things that I need. I guess need is not a thing. You know, I would love to have a better mic. I would love to have a better camera. There are some things that would be really helpful to have. I need a new computer to be able to make better videos. And to do those things, I need money. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Using this quote, I know there's some things I can't do. I can't be monetized or by YouTube standards, but I can do some things to help generate some income in order to make better videos. And that is part of what I'm thinking. Also with that is the part of making better videos. One of the things that I've realized is that I've done 2 videos a week for, I guess, since I started this channel. Occasionally I don't have 2 videos, but what happens is I end up probably spending more energy on one video than on the other video, or I throw out 2 videos really fast, trying to get them done by the end of the week. And I really need to focus on being better with what I produce. Whatever is out there, I need to just step up the game and make my videos better. For me, right now, that is more important than quantity. So quality over quantity is what I need to focus on. So I'm going to be having longer videos. I'm only going to be having 1 video a week. Right now I'm focused on putting those out on Tuesdays, so be watching for those. And I have also noticed that a lot of times the longer I have between videos, the more the count of subscribers and watchers goes up. So I think I'm actually better off just doing 1 video a week. We'll see, but whether or not I'm better off, I want to have higher quality videos. And I can only do that if I have 1 video a week. So sure, there are things that I can't do, but these are the things that I can do. Now, I have some other things that I want to accomplish this year. They're on my board downstairs that I will be following and thinking about things that I can do, like having a professional photographer come, take pictures. That's probably not going to happen right now, but I can learn on my camera that I have that was my parents' camera. And it's a Nikon camera. It's an ASLR, but the thing about it is the screen on it is not one that I can see. It's only the photographer. So I have to figure out how that works. But that is something that I have to say, okay, those are some things I can't do, but what can I do? Now, a quote that I've given you originally was done by John Wooden. It looks like the original quote was, "Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." So it's almost the similar quote, but I just love that. Don't let what you can't do interfere with what you can do. If you have not left a comment, please now do so. What is something that's interfering with what you can do, but what are some things that you can do? So I want to hear from you. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to watch some of my other videos. I can't wait to see you. Now here's the big reveal of my backdrop for my videos. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and you'll be seeing the backdrop again. Have a great one.